Welcome in then to the latest edition of Extra Time. Ali is here, so is Frank and Naden. The first question is from Naden, and it sounds like it's from Don. Now that Harry Kane has won his first major trophy, would you advise him to return to the Premier League to break Alan Shearer's goal-scoring record?
Absolutely not.
No.
Absolutely not. You know what I mean? Just go stay at Bayern. Try and win a Champions League. Try and win another Bundesliga. Just enjoy, just settle. Like, you know what I mean? There's no drama there. But also, Dan, I've got to say, that last thing you said about you don't speak football Americas, that's one of my favourite lines of all time from you. I appreciate that. But yeah, Harry Kane, stay in Germany. Enjoy yourself, my friend.
Thank you very much, Naden. Oh, Naden being nice to me. Meanwhile, Frank. How did it feel winning your first trophy, Frank?
That was the Holy Grail. I mean, that was the FA Cup with Chelsea, and you feel relieved. You say, well, at least I can say I won one thing in my career, and it's why I like the fact that Harry Kane got something, because with the player that he is and has been for Spurs and for England, I think it would have been a shame to not see him lifting a trophy one day. But another thing I just want to say, why do you keep on singing the Queen song for winning the Bundesliga? We are the champion of the world. Why are they singing that song? That's
Frank,
insane.
why do you have to rain on the parade? It's the song to sing, isn't it? I know. We're not in World Series. We're not in World Series territory.
We are.
Here we go. Here's the point that he's gonna make. Go ahead.
So you know where I go. You know where I want to go. You know.
Yeah.
You only sing that song when it really means that.
Wow.
You know, when it really matters. When you are champion of it, not when you win the Bundesliga or the Premier League.
Wow.
Find another song.
Whoever's got the royalties on that, though, I think would disagree vehemently with you, Frank. You won MLS Cup, Ali?
Actually, I won my first trophy my first season in MLS with the LA Galaxy. And the mistake that you make as a young player is, well, we won it this year, we're going to win it every year.
I see.
And it's not quite that easy. And you begin to appreciate how difficult it is to repeat, how difficult it is to have a good locker room, how difficult it is to have a good season, how difficult it is to have a good season, and then in this case, in this country and in this league, to have a good season and then follow that up with a good playoff run, which, different to most places around the world, it doesn't really matter how good or how bad you are in the regular season as long as you get into the playoffs and you get hot in the playoffs, which is a different dynamic altogether.
So it's interesting, Frank used the word relief, which I think you hear from a lot of sportsmen, no matter what they play, that's what kind of that first reaction is when you win. As you won it so young, did you have relief? Or
No, it was like actually created a very sort of weird expectation that this is what we're supposed to do.
Right.
And again, it took some failures and it took some years of misery and coming up short when you begin to appreciate, oh, that was pretty cool, winning it. And so when you win it a second time, then you want to make sure. It was one of my messages actually when we were going into the finals in 2006. Before we went from Houston to Dallas, the final was in Dallas, to some of the younger players, it's like, don't take this for granted.
Right.
And it was basically, I took it for granted and I thought, well, we'll win it next year as well.
Do you think they listen to you?
No, probably not. No. But I needed to feel good about myself then, and sharing that information made me feel good about myself.
Naden, what's it like when you get promotion? Like, that must be, is that relief? Is that, thank God we did it, we got over the line? Because that is such a long haul.
Yeah, it certainly is. My promotion was obviously from the Championship to the Premier League with Queen's Park Rangers, and it's 46 league games. Then it's the two playoff semi-finals, then that final at Wembley. And you really feel the pressure, because for us at that time, the talk was if we didn't get promoted, then the club would financially just collapse. So there's a lot of pressure that comes on that, as the phrase, it's the biggest, it's the richest game in football as it stands and so on. So when you go there, you do feel that pressure. And I think as well, what makes it worse is that, so for the team that lost on that day, Derby County 2014, they were starting their pre-season in like 3 weeks' time. And 2 years later, they were down in League One. So it just goes to show that some of those moments, the sort of sliding doors moments, and they do matter. But I did feel a huge sense of pride to play at Wembley. I only did it once, but every time I think about it, I won there. I walked up those steps, I celebrated being there. And you knew that it was changing the futures of a lot of people, as opposed to, say, when you start in the Premier League, and at times maybe you do take it for granted.
Very cool. Sorry, what were you saying? Which questions are we ignoring? Please be the next one. Oh, no, I've got to ask this one. Frank, after today's Chelsea and Newcastle result, what updated percentage should make it Champions League would you give to the teams fighting the top 5?
Oh my God. Oh no, can we skip that one, please?
Yes, yes, we can. We've done top 5 a lot. For Naden, what are the players saying to each other after a game, and why are they always covering their mouths?
Oh yeah.
It's a great question. I think the covering your mouth thing, it's weird. It's like a weird instinct that you just end up doing.
It's the lip readers, yeah? So
like
people can't...
when you want to whisper in someone or say something in someone's ear. No. Sometimes if it's loud, you want to talk to somebody, you will literally do that over their ear to tell them something. Ooh, it's not always whispering. So I think some people just do it instinctively. But in terms of what they're saying, it could, relax, Dan. It could be absolutely anything. You know, whether you're talking to some of your friends, whether you're talking about an incident, whether you're congratulating someone for like winning a league title, whatever it could be. But most of the time, it's just an appreciation of the fact that, you know, you're healthy enough to be able to walk off the pitch and say, hopefully, good luck for the season, catch you again soon.
I mean, if you're saying good luck for the rest of the season, stay healthy, say hi to the family, there's no need to cover your mouth.
Well, I don't know, people twist it.
Stay healthy, say hi to your family.
The lip reader might not be very good.
All right, I
that
guess.
could be the problem.
Okay. No, but I was told when they come back home, they talk to their wives, say, what do we eat tonight? You know, what do you have prepared? You have something special tonight? Or?
Oh, dear.
That's instinctive. It's what the native said, you know?
I went back and asked my wife, I get punched in the face. Right, Naden. Happy Star Wars Day, everyone.
All right.
May the 4th be with you. Is anyone a Star Wars fan? Frank, Naden? Naden, you are?
Never watched.
What? Well, Naden, why are you making a noise then? I thought you were suggesting that you were a Star Wars fan. I'm not.
Sorry, my bad.
Naden, you can say the truth. You can say the truth, Naden. You know?
I'm not a Naden fan. I'm not a Naden fan or a Star Wars fan.
Did Frank say that he's never watched Star Wars?
Never watched Star Wars? Let's tread carefully. It is a Disney property.
I mean, I don't know that I would call myself a huge fan, but I've watched all the movies and I find them quite entertaining.
Oh, good. Okay. They're wonderful.
Wholesome.
I like the ride. The ride at...
which one?
The one at Hollywood Studios.
Smuggler's Run?
With all the white people, what they call Star Troopers.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, you have to watch it again.
Rise of the Resistance.
Rise of the Resistance. I like that ride. That was
you like Rise of the Resistance or Smuggler's Run better?
I can't remember. What was Smuggler's Run? Which one was
the one where you're in a capsule and...
With R2-D2?
Yeah, no, that's the other one.
Oh, right, okay.
No.
I don't know if I did.
Everybody has a role. You're the pilot, somebody is the engineer.
Oh, I don't know. I just went on the big one. You have to get up early.
Well, yes,
it was like a half-hour ride.
I know, but there's another one next to that one.
Oh, I don't know if I did that one.
Oh, well, you're not fully committed then.
You want a nice story, Dan? You want a nice story? I'm friend with Liam Neeson, who plays in the Star Wars 4, if I properly recall. Do you want a nice story? He invited me secretly to the studio in London, northwest of London.
Right.
And I had a chance to meet George Lucas, Natalie Portman, and see some scenes and all the decor of Star Wars 4. But I never watched that Star Wars, I have to say.
Oh, Frank,
never.
come on.
That's crazy.
You'd make a great Starship Trooper. Mask on.
Yes, absolutely.
Your acting skills.
Not? I don't know who you're talking about, but I don't know who that guy is, but whatever.
That is it. We are done. Stormtrooper, I apologise. Yes.